Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time finding me, hi. I like to say I'm Noria. I'm an average, regular, schmegular gamer, which translates to me believing that I am not so good at video games. In fact, I tend to die a lot in them, but I love to play them anyway. And I have been, and because of that, I tend to play only on normal difficulty. Maybe if I'm feeling a bit frisky, I can up the difficulty a little bit, but I have never done the hardest difficulty of any game because average, regular, schmegular gamer here. But I decided to challenge myself, and so I chose the Mass Effect trilogy for that challenge to do the hardest difficulty because the Mass Effect trilogy is my favorite gaming trilogy of all time. I have replayed it so many times. So it only makes sense that I am going to choose to do an insanity run for Mass Effect. So far, I have survived Mass Effect 1 and 2, complete with all the DLCs on Insanity. I have a playlist if you're interested in checking that out. Right now, we're doing Mass Effect 3. And the way I do this series of games is that because it's Insanity and it's so hard, I'm just taking it one mission at a time. So today's mission is um let's check here. Um I'm definitely not doing Tuchanka yet. Ragnar. Okay, let's do hold up. Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to go do the N7 Cerberus attack on Tuchanka. After that, we're going to do the Tuchanka Turian tattoo. But let's first go do the Cerberus attack. So that is the only thing we're doing today. Oh, I don't know if it's going to be short. Priority Sakesh. This means, of course, that I get to. This means, of course, that I get to scan for more things. So, yay! Um, let's go to investigate Cerberus presence. We're going to do that, but let's go to Strike Abyssal because I scanned some stuff and I left some stuff here. It's important to protect your earrings, everybody. Like even right now, I'm trying to protect my earrings. Um, I kind of have an air injury that I'm trying to heal at the moment. That is also the reason why. No, it was a fuel. Oh shit, it was a fuel unit. That's the reason why my voice is going to be extra low today. Like usually it's low a lot of times, but it's going to be extra low today. Um, yep, I knew they were coming. Oh shit, it's another fuel. It's fuel wreckage. Shit. Fuck. Well, I have 100% Strike Abyssal. Anyway, like I said, my um my my voice will be very low today because talking hurts for the next couple of days actually, because talking kind of hurts. Nobody ever says that when you have like when your ear hurts, it affects your entire body. I have been running fevers. It's been hard to chew because it's my right here. So it's been hard to chew. The entire side of my face is hot. I can't open my mouth too wide. Like, oh god, it's so uncomfortable. And nobody ever mentions that. But anyway, like I said, please protect your ears. Be very careful what you stick in there. Be very careful what you stick in it. Remember, your ear is mostly self-cleaning, and so a lot of the things that you think you need to do, you don't need to do it as much. Just putting it out there. Okay. So yeah, we're not extracting. This is what we're going to do. We're going to do Cerberus attack today. And then tomorrow we would go and extract the Turian survivors. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so it's interesting. I have not brought Edie along in a while? Have I? Not really. Sorry, I got a message. Clearly when I'm going to what's the word I'm looking for? Clearly when I'm going to go to go rescue the Tyrion platforms, of course I'm going to bring Garrus for that because other Tyrions. But I've not brought Edie and Javik along in forever. Ooh. Or should I bring Edie and James? Right? But like I've not brought Edie in for a while and stuff. So, and she did say I should kind of prioritize bringing her along on mission because she wants to test out her abilities. So I might just do that. I might just do that. Let me bring Edie and let me bring James. The pity though. Ooh, for Liara, baby. Liara, baby. I just love the fact that Singularity is amazing. Like, I personally love Singularity. But let's bring Edie and James. Let's bring Edie and James. Okay, so 164, not bad. Yeah, I need to still pop up Guest Plasma SMG. Okay, because I was like, what? It's only the Vindicator. Ooh, maybe the Mattock? Maybe the Mattock. But like because of the fact that yes, increased damage. Like before reload, weapon kickback, stability by oof. Okay. The reason why I'm just looking at this is because of the fact that it doesn't even need it. He doesn't need I don't need to worry about weight with him and all of that. Let's see. Is there anyone that is yeah. The katana looks so good for him though. So okay. So Edie giving you the shuriken and the predator. Okay, so let's see. Yes, let's give you always increase the damage. That's the basis. Do you know what? Because of the fact that I'm going to use her set powers a lot. So accuracy and then damage. Yes. Okay. So let's see. Nova. Should I use half blast or should I use power reach? Yeah, because I don't use Nova as frequently to think about me using it twice in a row. So I'd rather take a power recharge. Thank you. James, explosive burst speed. Thank you. slows down fortification slows down power use. Dang. I always love carnage. Should I increase the radius or damage? Damage. Arms master? Health and shield. Because I want you. Edie, my love. Wait, hold up. Oh no, what have I done? That was an accident.
Cerberus' landing forces away from the Tuchanka battlefields.
No.
Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there and stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it.
Hack it out. I'm so upset because I wanted to go back. Okay, good. I wanted to go back because Edie, I am so sorry. That's the damage. There's the damage. There's the neuroshock. Incinerate. Recharge speed would always be good. Okay. Unshackled AI. Health, because I want you living long enough. Okay. Slows down armor use and power use. I am not a big fan. Okay. Let me see. Incendiary armor. Cerberus. Okay. Shit, that was close. Lift your fucking head up. Wait, hold up. Is that a combat engineer? I really fucking do hate the Centurions. Every damn time they show up. I knew that I saw a fucking ass combat engineer. I hate them. I hate them.
Fall back to the control room.
Because I know that there's stuff I can pick up here for something I need on the Citadel.
I think it's time to test this cannon.
Let's save. Okay. Yeah, I'm not using it yet. Yep, nice. Uh-huh. Thank you for the gauntlets. Hmm.
They cut power to the console.
You'll need to get the power back on.
Yep.
Let's move!
They're shuttling in reinforcements, fortifying their position.
Thank you. Shit. It's a fucking ass. Okay.
We're cutting it close, Commander.
I've rerouted the power to the main console. Heading back now.
I do not. shit. Thank you. Shit! Of course your asses put up a fucking turret there. Wait, what? Oh. Aha, because I was like, there was something I could get. I knew because I was like, there's a schematic there that I can pick up.
Commander, cruiser initiating bombardment.
Cannon control restored. Targeting enabled. Coordinates, Lieutenant.
Uploaded.
Firing.
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat, direct hit.
Nice.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Good work, everyone.
James is so happy. James is like, that's what I wanted.
Shepard, with those Krogan cannons operational, Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy's pulling back, but we think they'll try to seize the facility again.
Seems likely.
I'm sending an Alliance team to keep it secure. They've got a foothold in a strong defensive position, thanks to you.
Glad to hear it.
Good work, Commander. Hack it out.
Hack it out. So what I'm just going to do quickly is pop into yay, thank you for the money. What I'm going to do is pop in quickly into the, hold up, let me see. Krogan First Division, 50 units. The Krogan First Division is a conglomeration of infantry and vehicles hastily organized into a single coalition force. The chain of command is divided by clan, with representatives from each serving as officers. Despite ancient differences, fighting the Reapers together is building a spirit of camaraderie among the division's warriors. Programs from different clans are starting to swap equipment, stories, and even the occasional barrel of rainfall. So what I'm going to do right now is go to the Citadel to trade in the great schematics, right? And see if I can buy like
The area to evac another colony? Losing a lot. Don't hear about the Reapers losing much.
Well, Reapers don't have colonies. Neither does Cerberus. If they did,
we could drop an asteroid on them. It's so funny. I don't think Joker would have any new dialogue because like it's like side quests. They're not very important. So I don't think.
Don't worry, Edie. Once the Krogan are gone, we'll get rid of the smell.
While this body has all factory sensors, I do not have positive or negative associations with any specific scent.
Oh. Well, lucky you. Commander?
Oh yeah, it doesn't have any new.
How's the ship running, Edie?
I am updating the cyber warfare suite around our Reaper IFF. It should resemble Reaper code exactly. Hello, Shepard.
Okay, so there's not really much dialogue yet because like nothing major has happened yet with regards to side quests. Let's see. Trainer?
Honda?
Nothing new. Okay. And I don't think I have any new messages. Yep, I don't have any new messages either. What I need to do is go up to the crew deck. I want to check in briefly, quickly on Garrus to see if Garrus has anything new he wants to say. I doubt it. Once again, like I said, it's a side quest, so there should be no dialogue per se. But let me just ask him.
So who needs their ass kicked now?
Yep, no new dialogue. I knew it. Okay, so I want to go down to see. I want to get him the harpoon. I want to get Garrus the harpoon. But to get the harpoon, I need to know one, where it possibly is and how much it could possibly cost. So, Spectre requisitions, power magnifier. Did I just say harpoon? Sorry, I meant the typhoon. 157,000. 157,000 credits. Okay, it's going to take a long ass time for us to get there then. The fuck? Okay, changing outfit into this because I'm going briefly into the Citadel. Right, I'm going just briefly dropping into the Citadel to. Well, oh yeah, I can also go up and around different systems. Let's see, orbit. Is there anything to find? Reapers are not coming. Huh. Interesting. Let's see. Nith. Let's first go to Dranek.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, it's a wreckage. Fuck. Fucking Reapers. I knew they were going to come.
Faster than light jump successful.
So I need to get stuff at Dranek when I get the chance. I need to get stuff at Dranek. I need to go back to Dranek. I accidentally clicked twice on stuff instead of just once, which is where I shot myself in the ass, as you could tell. So let's go to the Citadel. Protect your hearing, folks. Nice. Let's go into the Citadel. Dock. Alliance docks.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
Purgatory. No thanks. I'll handle it. Let me
Yes,
see. I want to
Commander.
see quickly if there's any other mission I get to pick on board instead of just assuming.
Okay. First deployment is somewhere near Palaven. Reports say
Oh yes, sorry. Is their convos have reset. We've reached the end of their convos, so yeah. Nothing new. No new mission to pick up here. Okay. The grid schematics is at Purgatory,
Welcome,
but
Commander Shepard.
let's first
Please
go
select a
to
destination.
Water
One moment,
Memorial.
please.
Yeah, there's still the
Now
Astari
arriving at Huerta Memorial
Memorial.
Hospital.
Depressing.
So
Keep
you
tree.
went back to the farm.
Yeah.
Snuck down the hill. We were hungry, filthy. I turned the towel into a kind of tunic. They'd cleaned up the bodies to make more husks, I figured. But there were still farmers alive. They were being held prisoner.
It's just a very
And Naira was
depressing.
there, directing the other forces. I could see her. I got within 10 meters of her.
If only I had my
If I
gun.
just had my gun.
What happened next?
I got to the prisoners. The farm girl unlocked their restraints, and that's when they all started screaming.
Indoctrination. Yep. Let's see. Yes, awesome. I can get another major capacity.
Thank you for coming to Certa.
Oh shit.
Be safe.
That is small.
Welcome to Certa. All profits from
Okay,
samples
so we're out of
medical research. The Psi intelligence is
Dr. Michelle is no longer here. I know that there's a mission when I come into one of these two side places.
Tell Matriarch Athena that our huntresses should have the upgrades waiting for them on their next shore leave. No, they were very easy to scale. The humans made some amazing breakthroughs.
Like side conversation, importance, and I do not have it yet. Ugh. So upset.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital.
Yeah. I know. I know.
Lieutenant, listen to me. If you go back with a missing limb, you'll just be a burden to your squad mates.
I'd never drag down my team.
Then the greatest favor you can do them
Is rest.
rest after your operation.
Yep.
You mean when you slice my leg off?
May I recommend an hour with our psychiatrist?
I'll think about it.
Okay. Ah, Ashley's no longer in here. Okay.
The prisoners were indoctrinated.
Yep.
You think?
And once the alarm was sounded,
Naira's eyes were black. The whole time, not just for a second. You could feel her mind from where I was standing. The humans were in the way, attacking us. I used my biotics. Flung them around. I'd been horrified when Naira tore the farmers apart, but goddess, I ripped them in half. And it felt good.
there's nothing shameful about feeling an adrenaline rush during battle.
I might have killed more than Naira and those husks did. She wanted them alive, to turn them. And I...
And you survived.
Poor girl. Poor girl. Okay. So, yes. So, Citadel embassies. Let's quickly go to Citadel embassies.
Now
I want to
arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Yes, his squad chief.
any convo? Nothing.
Thank you again, Earth Clan. Our military strength is minimal, but we are proud to help as we can.
I'm happy that you guys are helping. Trust me. Osoba. Oh, sorry.
Good morning. Oh, hello.
Okay. Bailey, do you have anything new to say? New dialogue?
It never rains, but it pours, eh, Shepard?
Yeah.
Not bad, huh?
Things here are getting tense. So many refugees scuttling about, rumors flying about the war.
This is we've heard this
People are
before.
walking around, eyeballing each other, and we can't keep up with the reports on suspicious behavior.
I hope that the option is like, well, all the best.
It gets better, Bailey.
Yeah, if it ever gets better.
Okay, so awesome. No new dialogue in this regard. So we can go to okay. Yo, the guy that used to be here. There's a Turian here who I eavesdrop on his conversation to pick up like a side quest. I don't know what point though. Thank you. Okay, how much is the Typhoon here? 142,000 credits. And look at me, I'm over here at like 4,230 or something. Dang. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. All we have to do is go to Purgatory, and after Purgatory, I can go back to my ship.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
Let's go to Prestigion Commons. Ooh.
Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Oh yeah, that's true.
After all, it's not like I'm the reason you're breaking up with him, right? It's the war.
I'm not sure what that has to do with anything.
You said he'd been distant, and that the war made everything clearer. That things weren't working.
Yes, but meeting you was what made me realize how bad it had gotten.
I'm not the one who broke up your relationship.
Really? Was it someone else who pinned me to the wall with her mouth?
Damn. Damn. Don't you get it? She does not want to be a home wrecker. Okay, so.
Welcome to Canala Exports.
Yes, more fish. Honestly, I do like the fish.
At Canala Exports, we
But,
believe that a piece of thank you for shopping at Canala Exports. Welcome to Elcos Combine Arsenal Supplies.
Please visit any
I do need the fish.
affiliate branches for any and all personal needs.
You know what? Maybe I should have gone to Purgatory. Let me go to Purgatory, see how much I get. See how much I get from giving the grid schematics, which is not a lot, by the way.
Now arriving at ward level.
So I thought about talking to Commander Bailey some more about that guy scamming the refugees.
Really? What'd he say?
Any idea how busy he is? I said I thought about talking to him, not that I did.
Damn it. One of these days I'm going to shoot you.
Nah, you won't. I'm the only one willing to stand here with you all day.
Shut up.
Here you go.
Don't mean to interrupt, but I found these schematics. They're pretty old, but maybe they could help you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I can now use the money I earned to go to Presidium Commons. I can use the money I earned to go to Presidium Commons. I can go buy fish. I can go buy the fish. You're probably like, no, you could have bought the fish anyway. Yeah, but I was not sure exactly. So, here you go. Here you go.
We appreciate your visit.
Thank you. Is there any need going down here right now? Nope.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Docks holding area. Now that I think about it, there's not really much that happens yet. And I can't pick up anybody yet. Ugh. Oh, hey, Cortez.
Are you okay?
I've just been standing here, holding this for I don't know how long. He'll always be a part of me.
Your past is yours. No one can take that away.
Tell him, Shepard.
I love you, but I know you. Don't make me an anchor. Promise me, Steve.
Goodbye, Robert.
Oh.
I'm glad you came.
Oh. I'm glad I came too, Steve. I'm glad I came too. Oh.
Weather satellite. I'm getting weird readings. Our network admin, so I went up to check the hardware. I'm unscrewing the panel when the radio goes quiet. Then I noticed these red dots on Karshan. Thought I just stared into the sun. Then I saw the smoke. Look at their ships.
Oh.
Bastards.
Bastards indeed. Bastards indeed. Okay. Yep. Nothing here for now. Okay. Yeah, they've united also because I kind of like helped with that. So, yeah, that was still me. That was still me, y'all. That was still me. Let's go back to the docking bay. Because I need to go back to my ship.
Now arriving at docking bay D-24.
To go back to my ship. Yes, we're returning to the Normandy.
Commander?
There's a new message at my private terminal. What is it? From Lieutenant Steve Cortez. Shepard, after you left the refugee memorial, I met an old friend who was helping out colonists with logistics. She and her buddies are ex-Alliance pilots, damn good ones, who left the service to build a life on the frontier. They are homeless now, and when I told them about the forces being collected, they were eager to join. I've attached their contact information to forward to Hackett. Hopefully they can help. Yay! Thanks again for helping me through this. I'm feeling good. I think maybe I'll hit Purgatory next trip to the Citadel. Want to join me for some drinks? Definitely. Yeah. Wait. Fighter pilot. Okay, so let's look at the codex.
When humanity won a position on the Council for its part in defending the Citadel, the Alliance chose Captain David Anderson for the position. Udina became his advisor. Anderson eventually quit over frustrations with Council politics, and the Alliance named Udina to the office.
Despite his unwavering focus on human interests, Chancellor Udina is usually willing to collaborate with other species. Even his opponents concede that Udina gives fair consideration to non-human proposals so long as humanity also benefits.
Earth, the home world and capital of humanity, was enjoying a new golden age before the Reapers attacked. Disease, pollution, and other social ills were on the decline, thanks to technological advances and a wealth of resources from the colonies. Earth was an inspiration even to alien cultures, resulting in influence out of proportion with humanity's brief time on the galactic stage. The Reaper attack has put an end to any semblance of this former life. The great cities of Earth are storehouses of human DNA for the Reapers to harvest. Reaper gunships, capable of megaton-scale firepower, annihilated industrial centers in seconds. The militaries of Earth's disparate nation-states have retained only partial communication with the system's alliance fleets, leaving the planet's resistance efforts uncoordinated and vulnerable. The loss of the comm network has cut off Earth's economy from the rest of the galaxy, sending shockwaves across galactic markets and a significant obstacle to receiving aid. A political economic pact for collective colonial security, the Alliance is the central galactic institution of human society. The Alliance gained associate membership to the Citadel Council in 2165 and full membership in 2183, with Ambassador David Anderson representing humanity. Human political economic relationships vary between combative and lucrative. The Turians, who'd fought humans during the 2157 First Contact War, have become valuable trade partners, despite residual social hostility. Other relationships are even more complicated. The rapid rise of human political influence on the Council, achieving in decades what others waited or are still waiting centuries to acquire, has galvanized suspicion and resentment against humanity. That negativity is vastly outweighed by the respect and trust humanity earned by saving the Council during the 2183 attack on the Citadel, at the cost of Alliance cruisers Cairo, Cape Town, Emden, Jakarta, Madrid, Seoul, Shenyang, and Warsaw, and their 2,400 crew.
See, that's the thing. I usually always save the Council, and when I don't, I have never actually come to the Codex to see how the Codex changes, like this part of the Codex, how it changes if you do not save the Council.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations. The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Yep. So, Mass Effect 3 from Ashes. In 2151, as the first anxious settlers made their way through the New Charon mass relay, many of them wondered whether the reality of life on Eden Prime could possibly live up to the stories of pristine landscapes that drew them there. What the colonists found exceeded their expectations. The stable climate and compatible biology made the colony almost instantly viable. Over the next few decades, several million humans immigrated to Eden Prime and a primarily agrarian culture developed. The new colony quickly became not only self-sufficient, but began exporting goods. Chief among these were red plants grown from Earth's many heritage seed libraries. But in 2183, the colonists faced a true test of their character. Eden Prime was attacked by the rogue specter Cerberus and his Geth allies. Not long after, the Citadel was attacked by those same forces, and Eden Prime's neighboring world, Terra Nova, found itself threatened with complete destruction. Faced with such violence, the lesser citizenry might have retreated back to the safety of Earth, as many colonists of Terra Nova did, but Eden Prime's governing body refused to give in. Not only did the colonists vote overwhelmingly to block a measure calling for the building of evacuation ships, they voted to ease restrictions on immigrants from Terra Nova looking for a new home. As a result, Eden Prime's population has swelled. Whatever the war might bring, its status as a symbol of humanity's future in the stars remains unblemished. Technology, Prothean Beacon. In 2183, human scientists uncovered a Prothean technological artifact on the planet of Eden Prime. While repelling an attack by Cerberus' Geth allies, Commander Shepard's squad came into the artifact's proximity and set it off. The object, described as a beacon, sent the commander jumbled sounds and images intended to warn of the imminent Reaper invasion. The beacon overloaded during the process and violently exploded. While the vision it provided was dismissed by the Citadel Council as a highly subjective experience, since that time, the Council's Committee on Paleotechnology have analyzed the fragments of the beacon in an effort to understand how it communicated. What they found was not quite the telepathic technology that the Alliance Marines described in their reports. The beacon was equipped with a mass effect field generator to hold its subject immobile, a necessary step to minimize collateral damage during the rest of the process. The beacon that then nearly instantaneously scanned the structure of its target's optic and auditory nerves, as well as many parts of the brain responsible for memory. Once its expert system determined the proportions of these key features, the beacon stimulated them with pinpoint electromagnetic and other irradiative energy using powerful programs to recreate any images or sound the beacon required. In principle, this was similar to the popular entertainment device known as a SimStim, but vastly more comprehensive. SimStims direct the senses, not memory. The Normandy's medical officer noted that the beacon delivered more information over the span of seconds than a SimStim could do in hours, and managed to do so to a species whose physiology was completely unknown to its designers. To a paleotech, the fact that Commander Shepard needed assistance to decipher the message is a minor footnote compared to the Protheans' accomplishment getting any of the message to Shepard at all. Okay, and this is where I'm going to end today's episode. Also, quite shorter compared to yesterday's, but I am very satisfied. I was able to defeat Cerberus, at least with regard to them gaining a foothold with the Tuchanka weaponry, the main guns. I went shopping on the Citadel, and yeah, I think this is a pretty decent place for me to end today's episode. Tomorrow, however, we're going to go back to Tuchanka. We're going to look at the Turian platoon, so we can rescue Victor's son, and move on from there, because I know that there's still going to be the bomb and all of that. And the one I'm not looking forward to is when we have to go after the Arachnine. Not a fan at all. But yeah, that's what we think for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for giving me the chance to keep you company. I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. Bye.